What's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to be showing a real example of how to get the best prompt outputs from GPT-5, ChatGPT-5. So I have a full copy and paste template that you can use to get those best results. And I have a few real world examples so we can give it a test. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Subscribe to the channel.
All right, so here I am in ChatGPT, chatgpt.com. And this is the anatomy of a GPT-5 prompt. So I found this online, have been testing it. I've kind of combined a few different things of my own experience on what works well to get the best prompt outputs from GPT-5. So we have one here, role. So you want to give the prompt, in your prompt, a particular role that this is going to be. So in this case, if I'm doing like copywriting, I want to say you are a top global copywriting expert or something like that. If you're doing something with coding, software engineering, you're going to say you are a global top senior software engineer specializing in whatever the code base or tech stack is. Then the second piece is going to be task. So you want to state exactly what it is that you are trying to do or the outcome, the goal. And you want to be really explicit about the desired action or outcome as well. And then you want to give context. So this is the information, documents, you can copy paste or upload a Word doc or a PDF doc. So any kind of background details, examples, templates, other copy, the examples that you want to add in here. Then reasoning instructions. So you want to ask it to think through the problem. And now with GPT-5 and ChatGPT-5, we have the ability to select the thinking model, which is going to be allowing us to get more thought for the reasoning, or from the reasoning to be able to do, more accurate responses. So, and then here is a request that GPT-5 explain the reasoning or follow a logical COT before giving the final answer. And then with output format, so you want to specify how you want the answer presented. So is it going to be bullet points, numbered steps, tables, in paragraphs? That's important. And then on stop conditions, this is where you want to set the boundaries for the response. So limiting the length, ending at a particular step. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say, this is a template that I have for the anatomy of a GPT-5 prompt, and I want you to remember it to help me perform and create my prompts that I need for particular tasks. So then going to hit enter, and now, it's going to be able to remember exactly, what I tell it here. So, and then, it's giving the example, act as a world-class direct response copywriter, task, write 5 ad variations for Instagram. So I actually have 5 different tasks I want to give this to actually create the prompt. And then let's go ahead and test out, what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab here in ChatGPT just so we can run the outputs of these prompts. So, okay, let's do... All right, so my first one here was, I was just speaking at a local tech event, and I need to create follow-up messages from people I just met at a tech event locally. And these are also leads for potential new business opportunities. For me to do potential AI projects. So they were very interested. I talked about, AI with the audience and kind of showed them what was possible. And then afterwards, there were a number of people that wanted to talk more about a potential engagement with us. So I want to say, use inspiration from top sales leaders and ethical sales leaders, put it in my tone and style of voice as well. And again, one of the benefits of actually using ChatGPT is, it understands, has memory of my tone and style, how I create content. So that's one of the reasons why, I wanted to add that in here. So now I'm going to say, create the prompt following my template from this information. Now I'm going to hit enter, and now it's going to create the prompt for me. And then I can copy and paste this in my new ChatGPT tab, and let's see, what it comes out with. All right, so we have the anatomy of the GPT-5 prompt. So expert sales copywriter, ethical relationship builder, who writes in Jason's authentic voice, write personalized follow-up messages to send to people Jason met at a local tech event. These people are potential leads for AI consulting and project opportunities. It's adding, context. So I'm the chief AI architect. Yep, that's right. Local tech professionals. It's got the goal, inspiration. Talks about my style, which is approachable, authentic, intelligent, people-focused. Messages that feel personal and not scripted. Very true. And then, reasoning instruction. First, think through what would make a strong impression right after event, how to balance professionalism, how to show value without being salesy. Explain this reasoning briefly before writing the final drafts. Output format. It's going to provide 3 distinct message variations. Each should be 3 to 5 sentences. Conversational but professional. Use a friendly opening. Reference the event. Add a soft next step. And stop conditions, only 3 variations, no more than 120 words per message, and avoid generic fluff. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this text here. Let me make sure I get all the copy. And let's go here in this new tab and paste it in. And let's see what it comes up with. All right, so when I pasted this in here, this is a very important thing to point out. Underneath this drop down, you can just have it set on auto. So this is where it automatically will decide how long to think. Fast will give instant answers. Thinking is where it will think longer periods of time to give a better answer. I personally try to do thinking because I find that I get much better responses with the thinking. So when you go to put this in, try to choose the thinking option. Just keep that in mind, because if you go through the quick answers or auto, in my experience, it defaults to the faster, output, which is not as good as prompt outputs as I've found with the thinking model. So here I just did the auto, so it's doing something a little bit faster output. So it's giving, explaining the reasoning. So acknowledge a shared moment at the event, so it feels anchored. Keep it warm and conversational, and value without being salesy. Lead with curiosity about them. So 3 follow-up message variations. Great meeting you at the tech event yesterday. I really enjoyed our conversation about where tech is heading locally. I'd probably say something heading in our region, because this was kind of a regional tech event. I'd love to hear more about how you're thinking about AI in your business. Share a few ideas I've seen work for others in the area. If you're open, we could grab coffee or hop on a quick call. Hey, it was a pleasure connecting at the tech event. Always excited to meet people here in Tulsa who are exploring new ways to leverage technology. In this case, it was with a tech company, so I can say how to leverage this tech company's tech stack, hardware. I could probably sprinkle that in. Since I help organizations map out practical AI strategies that actually drive business outcomes, I thought it might be valuable to continue the conversation. Would you be open to a short chat? That's a good one. Really enjoyed crossing paths with you at that event. Energy in the room around AI and innovation was contagious. Happy to send you a quick resource. Yeah, this one is actually one I'd probably go with. This seems more like me, and I have tons of resources that I actually mentioned as I was speaking, which I didn't add that into the context here. So some of these other messages, probably would have mentioned that. But this is, yeah, really good example of, what this could look like. So that's great. All right, let's do another one. All right, so here's another task that I'm actually working on. So I said, okay, I need to create another prompt for a new task I'm working on. I need to create sales outreach messages, maybe 10 different types of messages that our sales teams can use to generate new sales opportunities and leads for AI opportunities at OnStak. Use the invisible sales letter technique, which is one of the top techniques to help drive sales opportunities and build trust with people before you actually even get on a call. Really powerful technique, and use this for outreach for enterprise companies who are exploring AI for their business, and also research top challenges that enterprise businesses are facing related to AI, connect it to our AI services, and connect it to what we do for AI services at OnStak. So I also am using the thinking option here. So let's go ahead and input this and look at the prompt that it gives. All right, so it thought for 2 minutes and 18 seconds, so a good amount of time that it was thinking through that. And yeah, it's creating the prompt for me now. And you can see here from the previous prompt how much of a difference actually the thinking option makes with creating these prompts and the output from them. So here, with the role, act as an elite ethical B2B sales copywriter and enterprise AI strategist, writing in Jason Flegel's voice, clear, confident, approachable. Your outreach uses invisible sales letter principles. Draw on respected sales thinkers who emphasize trust and service. So Jackson's invisible prospect nurturing, and also Ryan Dice's automated invisible selling machine. Yep, that's true. Very good on that. So yeah, found their resources online. Create 10 distinct outbound sales outreach messages our OnStak sales team can use to generate net new enterprise AI opportunities. Each message should map a specific enterprise AI challenge to a relevant OnStak service and end with the soft specific next step. Very good, yeah, on that. So services, digital maturity and strategy, AI, machine learning, and generative AI. Yeah, it's got a good services there. Gen AI capabilities, enterprise AI, so governance and leadership alignment, scaling from pilots to production, decision fatigue and unclear pricing, AI observability and reliability. Yep, that's good. Yeah, we see actually a lot of the governance side of things with AI. A lot of organizations in the enterprise space don't know how to have a proper responsible AI governance framework. So we do a lot of those, yeah, for companies around the world. Yeah, and then going from initial early pilots to production and getting an ROI. This is a big one here. The unclear pricing and making sure we get KPIs. So that's very true. And then observability for AI, safely and securely using AI, seeing what everything is happening with the AI tools or apps that are being used, infrastructure. Yeah, that's very interesting there. Audience and channels. So yeah, that's really good. CIO, CDO, CTO, the VP of Ops, Digital Analytics, Head of AI and Data. Primary channels are going to be email and LinkedIn. Yep, that's good. Reasoning instruction. So, okay, challenge you're addressing, most relevant service, the micro offer. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like this. And then write the message, output format. So return exactly 10 message packs. Use this structure. What is the type? Reasoning notes, the challenge, the service, the offer, and then they copy personalization tokens. That's good. And then stop conditions. Really good. So let's go ahead and copy and paste this. And let's see what it comes up with for the output here. And I am going to choose, the thinking again for this one, just so you can see the difference on this as well. Right, so it thought for 2 minutes here, and yeah, it's giving the output now. So this is a cold email problem lead on governance and KPIs. So challenge is executive alignment and unclear KPIs will stall the ROI. OnStak service, a digital maturity and strategy. On track skills enablement. Yeah, I didn't even think of that one. That's interesting. First name. So most, people in the manufacturing teams I meet have Gen AI pilots, but few can show a clean line from use case to an executive KPI that the CFO buys. Gap isn't models, it's governance, who owns outcomes, what changes in workflow, how value is tracked post-launch. At OnStak, we start with a simple KPI tree that ties, whatever that use case is to operational metrics and an adoption cadence leaders can actually manage. Happy to share the one pager and walk through how we implement alongside your current processes. Yeah, that's good. So what I would typically do in this situation is, have the link to the one pager and a personalized video message actually for them, or even just a video message showing, hey, here's how to solve this or how to build this. And then the CTA want that one page KPI template and my short video, that walks through this. So maybe not a 20-minute walkthrough on a call. They could actually watch that maybe first before they get on a call. It's another opportunity to build trust. So decision fatigue and ROI. A lot of leaders tell me the hardest part of AI agents isn't capability, it's price and clarity and predicting value. We built a short agent ROI map that compares typical use case patterns, human in the loop costs. Yeah, this is good. So these are all really good. There's only maybe a few tweaks, that I would do on this to actually improve it, but it's very good. It's one of the benefits of using these tools like ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, because they understand and adapt to your voice and style as you use it. So I can see different things and elements from my personal use that's coming out in this, which is really cool. So yeah, let's do a few more and then we'll wrap up. But I'm definitely going to give you guys the full prompt template here, so you can use that using ChatGPT 5 as well, or any other AI tool or chat tool that you're using. It will work in those as well. But yeah, with ChatGPT 5's new reasoning capabilities and improvements that they made, it's very powerful and optimized to use ChatGPT 5 for that. All right, so this next one here, I actually have a new AI newsletter here on LinkedIn. Just started it a few weeks ago, but this is something called AI Pathfinder. So my goal is to help people and businesses navigate AI, to use AI to actually deliver the best ROI, outcomes, and value to human beings. That last piece is really important because a lot of businesses and organizations just focus on, AI to a B2B or a B2C, kind of context, but I want to use it to cause human flourishing. So if it's done in a B2B or a B2C way, what is that way that it's helping improve the human to human connection? So really important there. But yeah, I want to actually understand ways that I might be able to grow this AI newsletter that I have on LinkedIn, and just kind of see what ChatGPT 5 comes up with, with different suggestions on that. So I talk a lot about, trending AI news here. I have an AI tech report. I have case studies, from OnStak with AI projects that we've done, other interviews, speaking events, with AI. So it's really kind of a hub for getting a lot of these AI details, helping people navigate, what not to do and what to do in the AI space. So let's go ahead and create this prompt. All right, so I said AI Pathfinder is my LinkedIn newsletter on AI, and I want to grow the subscribers I have. What suggestions do you have for me? You can use the link here, which I gave to the AI Pathfinder. Find the top topics, but I'll also copy paste some of the posts that you can see more of. Help me create the prompt for this based on my prompt template. And then actually what I did was I went over here and I copied and pasted all of my content of the different articles that I've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and let's see what it comes up with for the prompt that I can use. All right, so it thought for 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and yeah, creating the prompt here. So, act as a senior LinkedIn newsletter growth strategist, ethical content marketer, writing in Jason's voice, clear, confident, practical, value first, non hype. You understand LinkedIn's newsletter mechanics, SEO fields, and subscriber acquisition loops. Design a content plan to increase AI Pathfinder subscribers and engagement, and produce tested playbooks, copy templates, and a 30-day execution plan. Yeah, that's great. It's tailored to my topics and audience. So, context, weekly insights to help people and businesses navigate AI for ROI and real outcomes. So, AI news roundups, GPT-5 updates, case studies, strategic frameworks and blueprints, security and governance, step by step, and how to's. Yep, covers most of what I do there. Audiences, tech leaders, founders, data, AI pros, operators who want practical, trustworthy guidance. So distribution surfaces to leverage. So newsletter SEO fields, consistent cadence and connection invites, profile and page, feature the newsletter link and highlight subscribed CTAs and posts, author bio and featured section. Yeah, that's good. Constraints and principles, respect LinkedIn, invite limits, use clear CTAs with concrete benefit, prioritize compounding growth loops, and reasoning instruction. So growth loops, SEO discovery, share, subscribe, event speaking, DM invite, subscribe, and carousel, comments, and subscribe. Yeah, that's good. Output format here. So return the following sections: a rapid audit, a 30-day growth plan, and a table. 10 subscriber acquisition experiments. That's great. Conversion assets, 5 lead magnet ideas. That's good. 5 newsletter landing page headline subhead pairs. 6 short CTA lines for posts, articles, and carousels. Now, this is great. Stop conditions here. Okay, that's great. So I like this a lot. So let's go ahead and copy and paste this in to thinking, ChatGPT 5 thinking. And let's also put in the link to my newsletter again, just so, yeah, it has that context if it wants to go and actually, search the content there if it needs to. So, and then let's copy and paste and see, yeah, what it comes up with here for the output. All right, so it is giving thought for 30 seconds, but it's giving me the growth kit. So it's talking about the reasoning, the activate loops, the biggest frictions, prioritize the experiments, lean into my pillars, warm invites only, the Ike's focus measure per loop. So AI Pathfinder is strong topical pillars. Weekly exec brief in 5 minutes for practical AI. Yeah, that's good. So I need to, do things like that, which the article I actually just released this morning, is like that, something very brief that people can just skim, and also giving like a TLDR, the too long didn't read section as well. So quick wins, positioning and hook, CTAs, proof, cadence, DM loop and collabs, 30-day growth plan. So, week 1, what execs must do this quarter with GPT-5. That's great. Yeah, I can copy paste that right into some of my AI tools that help me just take my existing content and create the articles. Healthcare AI, 3 projects with real payback. So talk about, healthcare projects that we've delivered at OnStak and showed them some real world examples. How to create a 4-step AI ROI scorecard. I like that. That's great. And security and governance. How to ship fast and stay safe. That's great. I really like that. All right, 10 subscriber acquisition experiments. So SEO fields, improve 30% search discovery. Benefit-led title description will boost impression. rewrite the title description, add alt text to images. Yeah, it's good call out there. Carousel summaries per issue. Yeah, I don't do that just for the sake of time. So that's interesting. Have lead magnets with the landing page. Interesting. Around 15% conversion rate. Okay. DM invite after comment. Goal is to have 10 new subscribers per week. So yeah, that's great. Expert quote per issue. So yeah, tag people so that they can reshare it and repost it. Event follow-up. So after I do event, the goal is to have 25 subscribers per event that I do. Yeah, that's interesting. Pinned featured section revamp. So yeah, I need to have an updated CTA section there. Case study math. So ROI math drive saves. Okay. Live audio AI week in 5. That's a good idea. And then group value drop. And then it has, conversion, assets, distribution, and collabs. Yeah, that's a good idea to have the collab ideas. There's other AI newsletters that I really like that I have an opportunity to reach out and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. You want to do an interview or a, newsletter collab, which is good. Here's some hooks on the news. 3 AI headlines that actually change your week. Skip the noise. Here's what to act on. Score any AI idea in 2 minutes. Yep, that's good. And these are really good. I like these. And then measurement and review. North Star is going to be new qualified subscribers per week. So yeah, you can see here just some examples, just with a few examples using ChatGPT 5 and that prompt. The amazing power of the prompt outputs that you can get from the this template. Now think of applying this, for marketing growth as well. Help me create a plan for my marketing team. For leaders here, this is a good plug and play system for all the different tasks that you have to do, every day. Feel free to copy and paste this, prompt and use it and customize it for the different tasks and goals that you have. Let me know, down in the comment section below if you want me to go ahead and test it out for an industry or niche that you're a part of or role that you're a part of. I'd love to do an experiment even on the channel, kind of walking through that. If you have other questions, about AI, please feel free to drop that in the comment section. I'm the Chief AI Architect over at OnStak, so have led a lot of global AI projects with our team. We've delivered over 160 AI projects at this point with our team, have a really clear understanding of how to deliver, AI projects with real ROI. And getting those outcomes that an organization wants. So if you're interested, in talking with us, figuring out how we can help you or optimize an AI application or project that hasn't really gotten the results that you want, would love to have a conversation with you. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss other upcoming content that I'm going to be releasing here. And with that, thanks for tuning in. Remember to keep moving forward, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.